Welcome back on iKeysRacing. Ciao, welcome back after a long while. Sorry for my lack of publishing, but the excitement is so high for this comeback that also my steering wheel connected to the car in the pit is so excited to go by itself. Ciao from Marco from Monza. Welcome back on iKeysRacing. Very happy to have you here. And today what? We are going to race together the last episode of the WEC 2015 season in Bahrain on the sahkir GP version. Unfortunately, originally the theme was supposed to have 15 or 17 races, if not 19, but many racetracks are not working anymore on my new computer. I don't know why, but if I will solve it, we will invent something in this 2026. This 2015 season was a 10 years after-ish reproduction that was meant to finish in 2025. Unluckily, my job didn't allow me to be more present on the web, on YouTube and so on. Plus, I got the flu, I got the COVID, so I hope to not die during the race. Luckily, maybe we will finish this beautiful appointment that will close the season for the WEC, and so we are not going to waste time. Let's go on the qualification moment to let all the others go, because anyway we are going to race with the GT car. That is the missing one, the Aston Martin V8 Vantage or Vantage. This is the beast, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful number 97 monster. You can't imagine how much I would like to have a car like this in my garage. And it will be a particular version, Aston Martin team, yes, but not the original Gulf sponsored. And we will race on behalf of Darren Turner, one of my heroes, and Stefan Muke. So a couple very fast indeed. And what to say? Well, luckily Wikipedia not only comes to help me, but today this will be the good company we will have while running this 8 hours shrinked down to a 1 hour and 20 minutes or 80 or 10 minutes for each hour. That's it. And let's go on track. Fine, qualification. That will see some GTs actually running around 2 minutes per lap. I don't remember if it is the right value comparable to the real thing, but we will see if it will be enough or not to be comparable to the original thing. Let's stop around 30 minutes like now. So we have prototypes LMP1, Toyotas, Porsche, Audi R18, Rebellion, Porsche 919, Rebellion, ByKolles CLM, and Fassler Lotterer Ligier with the last Audi R18 e-tron 4. So far, pole sitters are Conway, Sarrazin, Wurz. P2 class, in between we will find a nice Nissan GTR LM Nismo. I've put all 3 Nissans here. Was the last occasion to have a look to them. The 2 red colored and the one with pale blue, white and red that raced just in Le Mans. But LMP2 class, quicker than the Nissans, as reality, unluckily. Brown Fogarty Van Overbeek with the HPD Honda ARX04, Ligier Judd, the other Honda, Ligier Nissan, Ligier Honda, Gibson 015, the open cockpit Barchetta, the 2 Nissans, the Gibson R18 and the other Gibson. Last, the Stracca Dome S103, the same team for Cane Levante Swats with the Gibson open cockpit. We have raced in Austria at Zeltweg, or nowadays Red Bull Ring. GTE and GTA, Christensen Eng Litz with the Porsche 911 RS. Good. I think we can try, yes. Just one quick lap to see if I'm still capable to do something decent on a full lap, maybe with just 30 liters, soft, slick. Sorry, this is the car setup, have a look. Feel free to copy and paste or to do a screenshot for the first page. This is the second one. Just to say that in a scale from 0 to 100 of stiffness at the front, I'm around 90%, 85% at the front. For the rear end, I am around a 10%-ish. Just to give you a quick overview, the front end is very pointed down, the rear end is very high. So it absorbs the acceleration, but nonetheless allows you to increase the rack of the car, and so you start to have a pointed front end, very drivable. Welcome on board. This is the beautiful Aston Martin. Let's go on track. Just coming to the last slow corner. Oh, I give up. See you the next lap. Another car exiting, another Aston Martin. No, it's a Porsche this time. Oh, fuck. How much is destroyed? From okay, just aerodynamics. Okay. Okay, last tentative. If it does not work, it's destiny that we have to start from the back. Bad mistake here. Completely lost the apex and the correct driving line. One second lost combining the two mistakes. I'm a bit overdriving the Aston Martin. It is not meant to be raced like this. Also an obstacle with a car spinning. 2/10 slower. Three-tenths better.
Looks like there's a yellow flag in sector 3.
Okay, personal best, never raced so quick, sorry. 2 minutes, 0.06 tenths. P41, nothing special. I think we can accept it and go to race. So we can accelerate the time to the end, and let's see what brings today. I am okay with this lap time, considering that the quickest one was a 1:55. Wow, I'm so far, but I am in the pack of the losers as usual, so please forgive my performance, and let's see what will bring the second qualification. So far anyway, still a Toyota in P1 for the LMP1 category, still the Honda HPD ARX for LMP2, and as said, Christensen and Litz with the Porsche 911 RSR. Okay, nothing has changed, so 2 Toyotas, 1 Porsche 919, Audi R18, Rebellions, the last Audi R18, the last Porsche, the ByKolles CLM P01, the Lotus for some, Brown Fogarty Van Overbeek still in P2, we finish at the end with last but one. So really a tragic thing, but just because I have prepared anyway the car for the race. So we accelerate also the warm-up. Good. Let's reload the car setup. I hoped to do something better than this, but 2 minutes is okay. So we just change the amount of fuel. I would start with 95 liters to cover 30 minutes. Then around the first 30 minutes we will stop, then again after 30 minutes, and we will have a bit of buffer to the end to maybe decide to load a bit less to complete a 1 hour and 20 minutes real race. I would choose also the medium slick, just because I've seen during qualification, if you have watched the top left corner, the fact that the consumption of the soft compound was quite impressive. A lot of grip, but quite impressive, quite with a tendency to overheat. So let's go on the grid. So Toyotas, Porsche, Audi, the 2 Rebellions. I've changed the type of Rebellions, they are a bit less quicker than the previous ones in the season of fun 2015 edition, much more closer to the real performance. Should help, even if I think that given the previous classification before this race more or less Rebellion will easily win the championship for LMP1 teams, but I mean, it's not a real thing. It's okay this way. So we will try a charge back, because we will start very far from the top of the class of the GT. We have 5 seconds of performance on qualification that I hope to transform into more consistency, no issues, no troubles, no crashes, no stupid shitty things I usually do, especially now that I'm not playing often as before. And so at the end of the ages finally we arrive to see our Aston Martin. Let's move with the rest of the field. Okay, a few seconds before green flag. The track is very nice, I must admit. I didn't know it before playing here. I mean, watched on TV, yes, but never raced actually. It's not difficult. Ooh, very early green flag. So, let's understand. Fuel usage, tire usage for 1 hour and 20 minutes. It will be a sort of test to understand then how to approach the second stint, sorry, but at least already we passed a Ferrari and a Viper. We are already behind Dumas Lib, the Porsche 911. Oh, very far. Too wide. There's a crash here, yes. Oh my goodness, the replay will be spectacular. We gained some undeserved positions. Can we sneak the more? Yes. I was saying the hood, I was saying the mouth, I was saying the nose. I didn't say anything. Good. Some with issues go to the pit. There's a Ferrari pitting, and the Porsche of Chen Capadia was taking the slipstream, rightly or not.
sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Wow, we had a better traction than the Porsche, or the Porsche had some issues. Okay, 201.1 personal best so far, just the second lap. It's a P37, don't ask me how real is. We have in front Gavin Milner with the Corvette to catch. 201.1 personal best so far. Okay, there is a prototype behind, a Ligier Nissan.
The yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 1.
I let them through because I don't trust the AI. Sometimes while braking they are butchers. And the rule number 1 for endurance races is finish races. The best way to finish races is stay out from troubles, like letting through the current Albuquerque driven R18
In sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Audi R18 e-tron 4, but due to the yellow flag I took advantage. Not sanctioned. Also here, what are they doing? There are some touches and problems everywhere in sector 3. Okay, one Audi, one Porsche. So now they will arrive all the other prototypes. And maybe also all the LMP2 that were late compared to their classification. Another Audi, P3 overall. The CLM, no, another, sorry, Porsche, the third Audi, so we made some illegal passes. Now, we are behind Collard-Perrodot, Emmanuel Collard, sorry, François Perrodot, with a Ferrari of AF course. We let go Canal Plat, Rusinov that are on another race. The Rebellion on the right, overlapped also by them. Now, if they make Collard-Perrodot lose a bit of time, maybe we can hope to attack them here. I feel strong. Not only with the top speed, but also because I can brake here a bit deeper than anywhere else. But they are, wow, on the right, still ahead. What a beautiful AI action, evasive action, despite my attack. We let through the HPD ARX 04.
The yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Now the objective is stay glued to the back of the Ferrari here. Oh. Passed because there is a Gibson open cockpit LMP2 arriving, so maybe they had to give up. Oof. P22 overall fake. I've seen a Gibson out on the left. Now, in front, McDowell Rees are the other Aston Martin, our teammates. The blue one with yellow stripes. And there is also Bergmeister with a Porsche 911 in front without the rear wing. No, still there, but very slow. Bad exit. Outside is difficult. Yes, more traction. Yes, the Gibson definitely out of the race. Now Calado Rigon in front, then Bruni Villander, two Ferraris. Nigard Sorensen, sorry. is the other Aston Martin Gulf sponsored with 3 Danish drivers in the equipe. Then Basil Bertolini, SMP Racing with another Ferrari for 8 Italia. Now the problem that I see is front left tire will become unusable in a couple of laps, if not from the next one straight. The grip is gone. It's the more hammered side of the car on this track. And there is a Ferrari here of Calado Rigon, no? Yes. Spinning, so maybe they are struggling too with tires. Now the thing is, driving like this, it's 25 minutes elapsed. So it's not a problem, the fuel. It's a problem, the durability of the front left. So maybe we can think to switch to the hard compound.
Looks like there's a yellow flag in sector 3.
Oof. Because anyway the front left tends to overheat, and once overheats becomes like a padding, you lose the grip, it wears much quicker than all the other tires. Let's go to the pit. We are not really covering 30 minutes. That's an issue.
The yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Come on, book my pit. I can't enter. Maybe the next lap. Okay. Yes, guys, girls, grip is gone. I risk a puncture also. This is an overlapped GT car. Oh, touched by what? My goodness. What was that? But I'm in the middle of the road. And now? Very risky. But did I miss? Did I miss the... I don't know, did I miss the entrance? I simply touched with the other Ferrari. Oh, sorry. I didn't have clues. How to call it? Something a piece more. "22 minutes to go." Not a great lap time, not a bad lap time, but 2:02.5. I'm 1 second and a half far from my best performance with the full load of fuel, because I do want to squeeze all that I can with the engine, not only with tires. Bruni Vilander now in the pit. Let's see where they are, if exiting. No, because in between there is also Gavin Milner. I don't see the Ferrari. And in between Caladori gone. No, we passed Bruni Vilander. Really? So they were still in the pit lane. So now, Caladori gone, 9.8 seconds. Did they pit before? In the doubt, I would attack and be close with them, because if they are not pitting anymore, I don't want to wait. Until we discover maybe in the last lap that they are not going to stop anymore, or at least push them. until they stop. Yes, Caladorigon pit, Bergmeister with the Porsche pit. We have Dumas, Lieblitz, P11, I don't remember if with the Porsche 911, and so we are second in class still. Or if they are the equipe of the Porsche 919 Hybrid LMP1 class. Personal best 2 minutes 00.4 did before, not noticed until now. Okay, I think we are currently leading the GT class with this P10 and with Bruni Vilander 6.5 seconds behind. If I can save a bit tires, especially the front left, at least we can defend. In case of attack, because they are coming. With 11 minutes we have 5 laps to go, 6 as an average, 2.3 seconds, but it's Dalziel Hanson with an LMP. Take the slipstream. Bruni Vilander 4 seconds, 3.8 behind. Thank you to the idiot driving an Audi, whoever he is, virtually. Kassler Lotterer, one of my heroes. Andre Lotterer, the great Andre Lotterer. Here, very impatient. Guys, be prepared, we are going to lose this race. Behind, under 2 seconds, Ferrari F458 Italia with Gian Maria Bruni and Tony Vilander, 2 giants, and I can't keep behind, I'm sure, even virtually. Half of the grip gone, 3 laps to go, maybe 4. less than 1 second and a half. I just need to resist before they have the cliff with the fresh tires. 2 laps more or less fresher than ours. I don't know, they are compound also. I'm running 1 second slower than my personal best, even 2. Two laps to go. In between also a traffic situation. Oops, sorry to the other Ferrari. Again without front headlights for the touch of the Ferrari. Overlapped. Half a second. Two laps to go, now for sure. Exit, almost spinning. No more grip. Definitely overheating the front left. Last lap. Because the Rebellion of Cryhammer is not passing on the start-finish line, there will be another lap for us. Just 1 second of advantage. Now the race has finished. But we have to cross the line. That was difficult. Maybe the most difficult race in my life. Oh my goodness. I will never become the Minister of Defense like Sergio Perez here in 2021. But believe me, I am completely destroyed. To catch a P10 overall, not really credible, but maybe between LMP1 and LMP2 there would be some retirements to read at the end of the race. Once in a lifetime calculations were made right. because in the tank there are just 3 laps ish. That was maybe too much, too much weight, I mean, added without the need to have it. Choice of tires was correct. To have more grip, to try the undercut on Bruni Vilander, to jump in front of them despite having 8 seconds of gap when we entered the pit of the last stop, and then resist, endure. What a game GTR2 is when offers this type of racing with AI that you can't find anywhere else. Bang! Thank you. Now I understand the reason of the previous crash. And maybe was also an added difficulties, another set of difficulties to win maybe a bit easier today. Nonetheless, allow me to say that in the strangeness of a race that was unreal, final result, given that we placed GT cars before LMP2 cars, but my goodness, let's start with the final result. P1 class. Rebellion, Dominic Kraihammer, that I think gives the final victory also for the championship. 10 points. P2 Fassler, Lotterer, Ligier, Audi. P3 Albuquerque, Jarvis, Rust, Audi. P4 Bernard Hartley, Webber, Porsche. P5 Buemi Davidson, Nakajima, Toyota. P6 Krum, Pla, Tinknell with the Nissan GTR LM Nismo. 10, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 point. P2 class with a lot of struggles. P1 Dalziel Hanson Sharp with the HPD ARX04. P2 Kane Levantis Watts Gibson Open Top Cockpit. Canal Pla Rusinov Ligier Nissan. P3 then Cane Levantis Watts with the Straccadome P4, the closed cockpit. All the others are retired, yes. P5 Bradley Hawson, P2 Oreca, P6 Maris Merlin Nicolet Ligier Nissan. Multiple incidents, crashes here and there. And now finally, we read the GT classification as, thank you very much for bringing me luckiness. Bruni Vilander, Ferrari P2. P3 Gavin Milner, Taylor. P4 Nygard Sorensen Team, Aston Martin. P5 Dumas Lib Litz, Porsche 991. P6 Bergmeister Bernard Pile, Porsche 991. Was even the 2014 edition of model of 2014. So from the current classification, maybe not seen before in this video, we arrive from here to this figure where I'm not reading now that I'm recording the video, but I suppose that Rebellion won the LMP1 class, definitely, was already with a great advantage. In P2 you are reading on the screen who won, claps to them. In GT we will see if points scored for Aston Martin will move a bit the ranking. Nonetheless, has been quite tough but very exciting to resist until the end, and I was not expecting so much from a race like this. I was thinking I will finish in the mid classification ranking of the pack. Instead, I've been so lucky to maybe have your push even offline, not in a real streaming, I mean. So also this WEC 2015 edition season is completed. I will study and understand if there will be more racetracks working for this concept of the WEC 10 years ago. I'm sorry to having finished it in 2026, but I think it deserved to be finished like this, with a victory, with a strong race of resilience and enduring until the end. So thank you very much for watching. Obrigado, muchas gracias, merci beaucoup. Thank you, danke schön, spasiba, arigato, and see you in the next chapter. I don't know what will be, maybe the last one for GT Legends, that I'm racing from scratch because what I've saved has gone forever. So I just need time to play offline to arrive to the last cup, to actually complete also Monza and Spa 60 laps, that maybe will be cut down to 30, and then we will understand 2026 what will be for iKeysRacing channel. Thanks for your great presence and likes and subscriptions. You are very kind. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best for this new year, to you and to your beloved. Stay into keen racing and see you very soon. Bye bye. Ciao. Thank you.